Hello, my name is Jack Martin. I am a student at Fullsail University, and I'm doing a Pachachka presentation on the game Anthir, and my economic systems within it. Firstly, the setting is based at the peak of the Industrial Revolution, where magic is mixing with machines to create a cheap and renewable source of energy for the world. The mages who are creating this energy are known as the Duran Wizards. They are also the main political force within the world. The Duran Wizards are responsible for teaching all wizards in the world, and the current headmaster is Jorah, a woman who is rapidly reaching the age of 80. The wizards live most of their lives in a place they call the Citadel, a large mythic building near the capital. It's also the school for the young wizards, and where the first half of the game will take place. This school is where they will live and train in the 3 legal schools of magic: evocation, conjuration, and transmutation. The 4th school, necromancy, is illegal to practice. Evocation is the most basic form of magic, and is the art that most people are gifted in. It's the art of creating energy, either through elemental blasts or invisible fields of force. This is used to power engines and supply most of the power throughout the world. It's also a main attacking ability. Conjuration is a school of magic based in summoning things around the caster. It's hard to learn because the patience required to bring something forth rather than destroy it. A conjurer can mend the wounds of others, and he can also call forth powerful spirits to do his bidding. Transmutation is the art of altering the world around the caster. Molding solid stone and changing shape into a beast are the most common forms of transmutation. The character is most gifted in this school, and thus is easier to learn spells in. The character will have the ability to increase his skill in all other schools through casting spells from each one, but can only increase so much from each spell. A single spell will only be able to increase his skill by a few points, because after a certain point, there's nothing else that can be learned from spell. That's when you have to buy another spell. Money in the land of Anthir is in the form of golden coins. These are universal to all cities due to the raw value of gold. The average family can eat for a week on 10 gold, while a low-skill spell can cost up to 100 gold to be taught. This has wizards spending larger portions of money. Buying a spell is how most wizards will learn their magic, and they have to learn it from another caster. This must be paid for or bought in services by a set amount dictated by the Duran. Control over the spell trade makes it so no mage is casting a spell they are not to be trusted with. To sell a spell, you must teach another your magic. You do not lose the spell in the process, you're merely teaching them. This is how most wizards will pay for things, as you can sell a spell for a good amount of money. A spell cannot be sold unless the teacher has 10 ranks more in the skill than required to cast it. Tomes are the other method of learning a spell, and a tome gives the caster the ability to learn a spell instantly by imparting its magic within it. Although these are rare and found only in the deepest libraries or collector's vaults, they would sell for 10 times the normal cost of the spell. Each spell learned has been perfected by some wizard over time, who then enhanced its power in one way or another. Enhanced spells are taught only by the creator, and the only way they will teach them is through gaining their favor, generally a task or a lavish gift. Though the method is tedious, the enhanced spells are worth it. These spells have a cost, a taxing effect on the body and mind of the caster. All casters have a reserve of magical power within them, and this limits the ability to cast over an extended period of time. All spells have cost, and enhanced versions cost more. The Duran Wizards are constantly opposed by the Cipher Mechanists, a large terrorist organization with the goal of taking the wizards out of power. They believe that the wizards should have no higher standing just because they can produce magic. They've been striking at the Duran for years, but this game will focus on the most recent attack, the capture of the Citadel and the fall of the wizards. The main method for fighting mages, the Cipher have discovered, is by using armor made of the metal Virus. It's found deep within the earth, and it seems to absorb all magic cast at it and burns the skin of magic users. A warrior coated in this is impervious to magical attacks, thus how the Cypher were able to capture the Citadel. After the attack on the Citadel, the character will flee from the area and run away with his friend Balrus to his home out in the woods. On the way there, they will be attacked by a group of Cypher, and Balrus will be hit by a fragmentation grenade containing Varus shards. This will fatally wound him and resisting magic. Player will make it to the cottage after Balrus' death, and he will be told by Balrus' family to seek out other members and bring them here. Kyther, a former counselor, Sarit, an old teacher, and Ferid, a criminal necromancer, who all want the Cypher destroyed. The wizards are able to use Ferid's own spell to teleport a long distance to the Citadel, where they will strike back once the character has learned the Varus Shatter spell through a tome, to fight back against the armored foes. The fight will consist of the character destroying the armor so that his allies can fight them with their evocative spells to slay the order. During the chaos, the character will be led away with Ferid, and he will test out another spell of his own, one to absorb the power of a mage so that he may gain the ability to shatter the Varus, whereas generally only the character is able to do so. The conflict will result, and Ferid will have to be killed. After the battle is won, Kyther will proclaim himself the new head mage, and his first order of business, all mages will be promoted to superior citizens, and he will plan to make a new age of wizard dominance for the world. Thank you for watching my Pachachka on Anthir. I hope you enjoyed this.